NFL 24. We've got J.K. Dobbins. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Ravens and the Wizards on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday night as it will be the Wizards of Louisville taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors, Louisville, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple of little details stand out.
Bookman Lewis, welcome back to Chili Jim. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on an episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise right here on Madden 24. If you missed any other episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist. Wizards need something here.
Offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school.
Oh, man, there goes a loss of 5 on the play.
Blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now back to throw.
What a catch by the big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And good work there in open space.
Good run by Kamara.
This all the way down now to the 32. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Look at this Baltimore defense. They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, easily moving to the top.
And Bannon gets a gain of 8.
Shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. There's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down about the 21-yard line.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Touchdown. No, incomplete.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Incomplete again.
Too much contact on that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Intercepted.
A drive killer there. Kyle Hamilton books it, and the Ravens are going to take over once again.
Bannon threw that pick.
8-yard line.
Trying to go. You see it right there. He was trying to go for Tank Dell. And that right there was just thrown a little bit too short.
awake, trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here comes.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes.
I formation. Hand it off to the big fullback.
And he'll take this forward only on
And there you have it. Punting unit coming on.
And it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there. But maybe what they were thinking is, we've got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up.
End of the first quarter, no score.
That's the end of the first
No
quarter.
score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll drop the throw.
Tank Dell.
It's Tank Dell. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
That's complete.
And the man they called X, Xavier Hutchinson, in there for the touchdown.
Xavier Hutchinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Wizards post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second.
Miami Fairbairn to kick this up. It is good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year.
Oh no, there comes the run. What a run.
So to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel. How many times do we see in this game the speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can.
2nd down and 6 now.
Some of the benefits of
Gain of
speed,
4.
just outrunning people in the secondary, that led to a really nice game.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Jackson going to keep it running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
There you have it, folks. Another tackle.
A 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson working the middle of the field. He's got incomplete. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Oh, Jackson converts on that one.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
On to 27. Here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 16 yards on that one. Raven first.
3-minute warning.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's clever. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play.
Jackson in trouble. He goes down. 3rd and 15. Matthews with the sack.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. To throw is Jackson.
Incomplete. We'll have to settle for the field goal here.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to quote-unquote hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. On the move to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Almost a yard. It's
Second and 11.
Incomplete.
It's knocked away and incomplete. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get rolled back and run play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Incomplete again.
Bats it away and falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight. So they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Take it at the 37. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Glover. Now whistles and
Gonna try a field goal here.
seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. Odds the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out.
It's
And
good.
his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. At halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens
So
set to
Keami
receive
Fairbairn
the
to kick
football,
this one.
trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something.
And a first down for Jackson, the quarterback keeper.
I'm pretty sure they're French from the defensive side of the ball to do exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled.
Oh, there it goes. Here he goes again. Jackson. Another first down, 3 rushes, 24 yards for Jackson.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Jackson.
Incomplete.
He doesn't drop many like that. Second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
Jackson back to pass. It's incomplete again. Another incomplete pass.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson.
Down he goes. Ball is fumbled.
It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a
Incomplete. Nearly picked off. Dana wanted to go deeper still.
They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll get this out to Camara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
That turned into a very orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Look at the blocks on that one, folks. What a run for Alvin Kamara.
Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around.
Kamara's in. Touchdown.
So good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Fairbairn down and the extra point.
Kick is up. It is good.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that drive, 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now.
Fairbairn, what a kick.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore
Here comes
gets set
Jackson.
to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles.
Jackson going to run it, and he is stopped cold. No gain. No gain there by Jackson.
Tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground, but an easy way to make it up to him. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Lead block there. What a block.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just one time.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Henry Toto Able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Incomplete.
Second down, but this one is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute off it.
Intercepted.
On the outside as it's intercepted.
Horton.
Ball changing hands on the interception, but
And he's going to be hurt.
We do have an injury on the play. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Oh, not sure why he couldn't throw it, but he's going to get sacked. Tried to throw it to Tank Dell, but it wouldn't let. Can't throw it.
Charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
There we go.
Back to throw. Out to his left.
And Banner runs it for a gain of 5.
Just across midfield at the 49. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game.
And that's going to end the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They're going to look to throw.
Incomplete. Thrown out of the sack.
Just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
We haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through it.
Fair catch called. Here comes Jackson back out. Who hurried last couple of drives looked really bad.
1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Incomplete.
Look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Glover. And they'll get it down before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
What a diving catch. Wow.
The diving catch.
Bateman with the great catch there.
These 2 plays are moved to a combined 33 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive.
Incomplete.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more.
Oh, and Jackson's running the football. Jackson. What a run. 5 rushes, 38 yards for Lamar Jackson.
14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Jackson will keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
McNair was the man that came up with that one
Because the drive has been strong.
on a sack.
2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Jackson to throw.
Caught it.
That's complete. The Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. 2-minute warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, 2nd and long now.
Down Jackson.
Back to pass. Oh, he caught it.
Complete. It's
3rd and 13.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
And he's sacked. 4th and 21. This has got to be it here. Defensive stand here. Jackson back to pass. Looking. He's going to go down, and that's it.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
So Baltimore calls for the timeout here.
Timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they will take a knee here. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop them with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And
There you have it, folks. The defense holds the Ravens to only 6 points, 2 field goals. This was a great defensive game here. A couple of takeaways, fumble, interception. This was a great game, a way to bounce back. Way to bounce back here. That's it. There you have it.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points in the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Louisville, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
So there you have it, folks. What a great game it was for the Wizards. Did their job, did their thing. Really did a good job there. We're going to grade our players there. Going against the Eagles next. View the breakout player. Find out what you've earned for the previous week. Let's find out. Coach, I've been putting a lot of work in this year, and I'm finally starting to see the results in the field. I appreciate you putting my talent to good use. So Austin doing his thing out there. All right, folks, we're going to end it right here. I do appreciate you. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Commemorative Wolfpack fans today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the Location Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.